Hey everyone, RogueGold here, welcome back to the Division 2, and today we've got the patch notes for Title Update 22.1. The first minor patch and health update for this latest major change to the game has arrived, and it's got some hotly requested fixes and changes in there. Not absolutely everything, and as we go through, I want to personally talk about some of the big things that I am disappointed to not see here. Hopefully we see those things soon, but yeah, as far as the Delta crashes and a lot of other major things that people are anticipating changes for, it's arriving to the game tomorrow. So, let's waste no further time and get right to it. Alright, so as you can see on screen right here, we have the Q22.1 patch notes, which is arriving to the game tomorrow, Tuesday, November 12th. The game is not yet posted about this over on Twitter, but expect the servers to go down at the normal times and the estimated downtime to be 3 hours while they deploy this. But let's get right to it. Q22.1 patch notes. We start off with stability. They fixed the issue with the Delta 3 errors and disconnects occurring on the New York map in the game, as well as the Delta 4 error code occurring when loading into the game. Both of those on top of various stability and performance improvements. So I'm sure for many this will be the most important thing right here. They're fixing the two different Delta issues that have been plaguing the game ever since Year 6 Season 2 went live. So that is very great to see. Moving on, we get to priority objectives, added seasonal XP as an additional standard reward for all priority objectives and removed it from the hidden pool of rewards instead. And they clarify down here to say the seasonal XP value scales with the type of objective just like any other reward. So this is a solid change. Now we're probably not going to feel the impact of this very much, as I think a lot of people who have played are likely close to Season Pass level 100 given the bug, where it was rewarding tons of XP from doing journey objectives. But certainly for next season and seasons moving forward, this will be a big change to how we get Season Pass XP, is that every priority objective you complete will give you some of it instead of having to target it in the reward pool alongside stuff like passive modifiers and exotic items, all of that. So there you go. They also fixed an issue with seasonal XP and rewards not being granted when completing conflict-based priority objectives, as well as an issue with the notification for available objectives prompting at the beginning of every conflict match. Alright, let's now move on to modifiers. This is the one section where I am a bit disappointed to not see certain things on this list, but let's talk about what is there. Firstly, global modifiers have now been removed from raids. They said they were going to do this in the dev stream, and this is now happening as of tomorrow. They fixed the issue with aggro icons displaying over enemies with enemy modifiers, overlapping with the NPC's health bar and level number. There was an issue with the bait and switch passive modifier not triggering when equipped or activated in the presence of enemies. An issue with pressure piston not applied when equipped or activated with enemies already within the medium range, and they fixed an issue with the modifier item details appearing in the contaminated tab. So look, that's all great. My big thing here is that what I do not see on this list is the issue where modifiers are not appearing over enemies' heads who have them. In my feedback video for seasonal modifiers, we took a look and I showed an example of how an enemy had requital, the one that reflects the damage at you, but it's not over top their head. I'm sure many of you have experienced this in the game yourself if you played with modifiers. To me, that is the most pressing issue of this update, because you cannot play against these very tough and difficult modifiers and mechanics in gameplay if you don't know that the enemy has them. So if that issue is not something that is going to be fixed up in Q22.1 here, I truly hope that the devs give us some communication on that. I don't even think it is something that is listed on the known issues board, so I really want to know what the status of that is. So yeah, unless it is going to be fixed and it's just not listed here, that is my one big disappointment with this patch, is that is not something that is being addressed. But moving on, we get to the journey. Added the prompt to clarify that journey missions can be completed on hard or higher difficulty. This is nice. I know it doesn't really matter too much, because if you played, you would figure out that you don't have to do stuff on hard that is listed as hard, but it's good to have that clarity, so that's nice. They also fixed an issue with excessive XP being awarded after completing one of the objectives for the seasonal journey. This was the big issue that was getting people to level 100 on the season pass very quickly. I myself, if you watched on stream, went from level 1 to 100 in one go. So yeah, that's being fixed up, and I will look forward to seeing the true pace of progressing through the season pass next season. Alright, and then finally we get down to other changes. Fixed the issue with incorrect skin previews appearing in the season pass in store. Fixed an issue with the Isaac hologram being misplaced on female characters for the shade level up, going rogue, and calling for backup actions when using the gunner, rigger, hunter's kit, and the lucky backpack. That is a super specific bug, but that's been fixed. They fixed an issue with Xbox controls being displayed when using PS4 or PS5 controllers. Multiple issues affecting audio, as well as minor UI fixes. And there you have it, folks. That is the total patch notes for TU22.1, again arriving to the Division 2 tomorrow, Tuesday, November 12th. And there you have it, my friends. That is everything you need to know for this latest patch arriving to the Division 2. I very much hope you all enjoyed and found this breakdown helpful. I would be very curious to hear your thoughts about everything that is laid out in these patch notes. What do you think about what's coming to the game? Top things you're pleased by. I'm assuming a lot of you are going to be thankful that the Delta issues are gone. But what do you think is missing here? What do you still want to see fixed up? As I said, for me, the biggest one is the enemies not showing the modifiers above their heads. That needs to be a top priority. So I hope we hear about that soon. But otherwise, I'd be very curious to hear what you guys guys are thinking. If you did enjoy the video and you want to stay up to date on everything with the Division 2, including future patch notes and breakdowns, news, everything, then I hope you will consider clicking that subscribe button if you're not already. We'd love to have you in our community. That is going to do it for me today, though, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. RogueGold. Out.